Welcome back to Days of Dallas. Today is day 25 of June, believe it or not. There's only 5 days left in my June vlogging and I actually can't believe that. I can't believe I've stuck to it. It's currently, if you're able to see up there, 8:45. I've been up for about 45 minutes. I just came down and made my breakfast. This is porridge with strawberries and blueberries. Already had some chia and lime. Today is my first day going to a site. I'm going to Sligo this morning. It's about an hour and 10-minute drive. So I need to eat my breakfast really quickly and then figure out what I'm doing because I don't know. So yeah, I will check in with you a little bit later on. A bit nervous about today, but please God it'll go well. So yeah, we'll see you later on. It's like I'm on a roller coaster. So it's currently about 10:25. I'm on the road, I'm on the way to the site. I'm actually a little bit later than I'd like because as I was walking out the door I got a call. Yeah, a little bit later than I'd like. This jumper looks mental, but in real life it's actually very nice. So anyway, so yeah, on the way to the site. The site's in Sligo. It's about an hour and 10 minutes away. I've got all my bits and pieces, I think. I've got my boots, I've got my hard hat, I've got my high vis, I've got my gloves, I've got my glasses, laptop, I've got everything. So I'm quite nervous for this. Yeah, site meetings. I don't know that I've ever actually been to a site meeting. We always had them in our offices. So yeah, a bit nervous for how this will go. But anyway, look, gotta start somewhere. So I'll check back in with you a bit later on. I'm gonna be driving for the next hour. So yeah. Okay, so I am back in the car. It is now just coming up on 5 to 4. It's actually really hot in the car. The car says it's 18 degrees. But I'm very, very nearly home now. I'm going to be back in about 15 minutes. So since I last spoke to you, drove to Sligo, got to the site, got there exactly on time, met the project manager. It was really, really lovely. Had to put on all my PPE gear and everything, and then we went in, we had this meeting. It took about 90 minutes. And then the project manager was like, do you want to go and see the site? So we did a little site walk. And then we met the director of the company for lunch, which I was not expecting, and I probably would have dressed differently had I known that was going to happen. But anyway, so we had lunch, and then this company seems to love going for lunch, and I am not somebody who loves going for lunch. I would prefer to like bring my own or go home and like have something that I know what the ingredients are. But anyway, it sounds so ungrateful. I know it sounds so ungrateful, but I'm just like, I just want to know what's in my food, what I'm eating. And anyway, I sound like a dick there, I know. So anyway, then I've just been driving. I stopped at the post office to send a couple of teaching applications, and now I'm on the way back. The plan is to get in, get changed, get a cup of tea, and get back to working. I'm planning to work for a couple of hours. And I have to pop to Tesco. I'd like to bring Dallas out for a bit, although I know Peppo's already walked her, so you will see a clip of Peppo walking her in here somewhere. But yeah, so that's what we're up to. It's only day 3 in the job and I feel so behind, but the tasks I have to do I'm very able to do. I just need the time to sit down and actually do them without being interrupted by a Teams call or an email or a timesheet tutorial or there's just too many interruptions to get anything done. Anyway, I'll shut up and stop giving out. Going home, I need some water, I really need some tea. I haven't had a drop of tea and it's nearly 4 p.m. I'll update you a bit later on. So far, I don't know what was better, the start of June where I was doing feck all other than cleaning the house, or the end of June now when I'm up the high dough, as they say. Yeah, anyway, right, I'll shut up, but I will check back in with you a little bit later on. Alright, so since I last spoke to you, I was in the car on the way home, probably About 2 hours have passed and this is what we've accomplished. The desk area is now fully set up. I've got 2 monitors, the laptop docking thing, there's an arm, keyboard, mouse. It's done. Mainly thanks to Peppo. So I now have to start working. The joys of corporate life. Alright, I'm finishing the vlog where I normally start the vlog. It's now 9:30 p.m. It's been such a long day. I started working at 8:30 a.m. and I've stopped working now. So that's about 13 solid hours other than the time I was driving. I am very tired. This job is proving quite difficult. There's an awful lot of work to do. Pop is feeling a little bit neglected here. So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to edit this video and upload it. And yeah. Then I think I'm going to go to bed. It's been a very long day. So far, I think, you can tell I'm stressed when I'm twirling my hair. It's just unfortunate that the first task they've set me, in any other job I've been in, this would be assigned to probably 4 people over the course of a week, not 1 person over the course of a couple of days. It's just a lot of work and it's not really possible, and I'm trying to get it done, but I know it's not possible. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna this is gonna be the shortest and most boring vlog ever. Peppo thankfully brought Dallas out for a little caminare today, so I have the footage of that. I'm just after brushing her teeth. We're gonna have some tea now and watch some Love Island, I think, and I'm gonna edit this as I said, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and please God tomorrow will be a better day. It wasn't a bad day, I'm just tired, my eyes are tired. Yeah. It's one of those things where, you know, when you want to impress people and somehow you end up looking like a moron, or I feel like I look like a moron anyway. I just feel like they don't understand how large the task is that they've set me, because they've never had anybody in my role and they've never tried it. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, but I hope everybody has had a wonderful Dogmas Day 25, I think it is, and we will see you tomorrow, please God. Good night.